Hi. Okay, so I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so it's kind of a little awkward, I feel, but I definitely have a message that I want to bring across, and it is very cold out here, but very sunny. So I'm wearing sunglasses and a big jacket, so. All right. I am speaking to those spiritual nerds that are on the path, on an ascension journey. Okay. You know you're on an ascension journey and your goal is to ascend to the new earth. So essentially you're a new earth volunteer. Basically the message that I have is we have, and I'm sure you've had like flashes of this or a knowing, but sometimes it just takes confirmation from a fellow spiritual ascendant to give you that confirmation, like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Like, I know it, but sometimes it's really hard. So the message that I got, I channel Orion, Council of Light, and the message that I got is that if you are on this journey, you have got to understand that good is evil and evil is good. Okay, so if you're working towards this fifth dimension, new earth vibrational frequency, then this is very important, okay? Because what does that mean, right? So like good is evil and evil is good. It puts you in a neutral state. So if you are judging, which we all do this, okay? It doesn't matter who we are. We all judge based on conditioning, based on our family, based on everything. So it's really hard to get out of that state of thinking that something is good or something is bad, right? So if you repeat good is evil and evil is good multiple times, good is evil, evil is good, then you almost feel a neutrality to that which you may be harboring this judgment. Okay, but where that really comes in to play for our spiritual ascension is in the old earth and the new earth, okay? So we all know that the old earth is the third dimension and the new earth is the fifth dimension, right? And there's the fourth dimension there in between, right? Which is just the release of time, meaning everything that you have experienced can be in the now moment. And you can heal everything so that you can ascend to the fifth dimension in the now moment. So time is not linear, right? Everything is on a spectrum. If you think of the infinity sign or symbol, that is, it's all there for you. Okay, so the old earth, third dimension, and the new earth, fifth dimension. Your goal in ascending to the fifth dimension, where do we come from, right? So the old earth, what is that, right? So unfortunately, we have to accept what it truly is. And what it truly is a creation of, we're not sure who, but to literally keep you in a lower vibrational state. Everything in this earth is meant to stimulate your nervous system into survival mode. Everything on this earth is set up for you to be codependent, have these negative attachments, right? Everything in the old earth is, we are all conditioned to see these things as good, the way the old earth operates, right? And what is that? So like, say for instance, you have a job. You consider that good, right? Because you get paid and you pay your bills. And so you say that's good. But when you're on this spiritual journey, there comes a point where you start to just feel the frequencies and vibrations, and that no longer resonates. You'll start to recognize that, like, no matter how much you try to get ahead, you're always struggling. It doesn't matter your hourly wage or how much you make. It's always like just not enough. And that's on purpose. Like, it's on purpose to keep you in that state of extreme struggle. It's there to keep you in this striving mode of constantly needing to get more, do more. And that affects your nervous system, right? Which ultimately brings your vibrational frequency into that deep emotional ties to just like this hamster wheel. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta get more. Never have enough. Need to work more, need to do more, need to operate, like just more, right? And like, what that does to you is it just puts you, I mean, you're in disease, you're sick, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, and you will never get ahead like that. And so the system is by design, and we have to accept that. It is what it is, right? So to get out of that, you have to do a few things. One, like I said, the message from Orion, Council of Light, was very clear that good, you have to understand that what you believe is good is really evil. And what you believe is evil is really good. Again, putting you in a state of this neutrality to then choose based on your heart, what makes you feel good, based on your nervous system, not based on anything outside of yourself, not based on the people around you, codependency, these attachments to people or partners or whatever. So it puts you in this state of, wait a minute, let me question, like, maybe it's good not to work, right? And then you'll start to like, okay, right there, like my mind just went into a million different places. Like, well, how do I get money then? How do I this? How do I that? How do I this? And there comes a place where you have to just come into an emotional vibration of constantly saying to yourself, all is well. I am financially secure, no matter what your outside circumstances look like. And when you say those things, what do you feel? Okay, so like, I feel safety, I feel peace, I feel relaxation. That is where you want to stay all day, in this feeling of relaxation, of safety, of peace, knowing that everything's taken care of, right? To me, that's just that security, like a freedom feeling. You want to stay in that feeling all day, no matter what happens around you. Staying in that frequency will attract more of that to you. Meaning, when you feel peace inside, when you feel that you're safe, all is taken care of, then you will attract everything that completes your life and makes it be in financial safety, makes you be into freedom from the old earth, right? And then you start to recognize that you now operate from taking your cues from your inner guidance only. Because it is very hard to not like live in that old earth frequency. right? So, and just pay attention to your nervous system, what makes you like freak out and feel like you need to like strive, like you're chasing something, like I gotta go get another job, or I gotta get more money, or I gotta get, more health, or I gotta work out more, or I gotta like do all this stuff more. And instead, how does it feel when you're like, I have everything I need. I have everything that I need right now. Everything. To me, it's a totally different feeling inside. That's the feeling you need to keep. And so the message was, again, good is evil and evil is good. It can put you into a place of neutrality where you can understand how to move forward with your inner guidance. Because a lot of the things that your inner guidance is going to come up with, you're going to feel is bad because of the old earth conditioning. Does that make sense? You're going to think it's evil. And I can tell you from a place of, it was about 8 years ago that I really started this journey, and I really was following my inner guidance until I had an emergency catastrophe. And that's because all of a sudden I thought what I was following was not good, was evil. And truly it was just my inner guidance. And I was really for the first time following that and trusting that instead of the outside world. And so that kind of threw me into a path of, the opposite of really what I wanted. But it was good because I did learn everything that I really needed to learn to have the confidence to even say this message to you right now, because I learned firsthand that all of a sudden it was like my inner guidance kicked in and I really was following it. And then I thought it was evil. I thought it was bad. And that's because of what other people had told me, my family, conditioning, the old world duality, right? And now I know that I was always following my inner guidance and it was always good for me. So it's taken me a long time to come back to this place. But when your inner guidance is truly activated, you'll kind of start following things that you're like, whoa, this is really bizarre, but I know it feels right. And then your mind might go, at you like, no, this is bad. This is evil. And so I just want you to have this message to be able to stay grounded in that, knowing that you following that inner guidance, no matter what, is always going to lead you, whether it's learning or ascension, in the right direction. So you never have to worry about that. But the message is what you believe is good right now is evil, and what you believe is evil is good. Okay? Keep repeating it to yourself. And remember that God is always with you. That inner guidance, your higher self, however you want to say it, is always there for you. So I hope you have a great day, and I will be doing these messages more often, hopefully, again. But yeah, I just want to share my knowledge of what I know to help you, if this gives you any sort of confirmation. But it's really quite amazing when you can finally be done with the striving and the suffering and the worry, right? And just be free of it all. Because that's what our whole mission is to be free of this old world duality conditioning that has driven us into extreme survival, extreme burnout, extreme stress, extreme disease. And It feels really great to be in a place of just knowing that all is well. And the same is true for you right now. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.